The Selkirk Labs Project 008 is now available in three widths. I took the 13 millimeter hybrid and the 10 millimeter power paddles for a test drive. And I gotta say, they're pretty impressive. The majority of paddles on the market today have honeycomb cores, and they do pretty well most of the time. There are millions of them out there at play, but they do have some drawbacks, like developing dead cells and inconsistent hitting over time. But then there's Selkirk's new high density pure foam core. What made me curious about this paddle was the core itself and the fact that the power version is only 10 millimeters thick. Of course, with my history of pickleball elbow, I'm always looking for paddles that offer excellent vibration dampening. This one does a great job of that and more. It also flexes, so it increases dwell time of the ball on the paddle face itself. And what's more, this completely new pure foam core technology resists crushing and deformation and increases durability, so you won't have to replace your paddle as often. Your paddle automatically comes with weighted tape and a full-size paddle case. Selkirk suggests that you trick out your paddle using the weight to customize it to your preferences and your feel. For the 13 millimeter, I did add weight because it's a hybrid and it has a softer feel and a little less power. I needed more oomph for serves, drives, and backhand shots. With the 10 millimeter, however, it had all the power I needed. It was amazing that it still had some control properties, but it absolutely did. It came in at 8 ounces, but I play with a ball retriever on my paddle, and that adds an additional 1 ounce. The carbon face and thermoformed perimeter on all three widths creates consistent spin and expands the sweet spot while giving the paddles additional forgiveness, which is always nice. Whether I was adding topspin to a forehand roll put away or sneaking a low ball through the middle, I had absolutely no trouble generating as much spin as I needed. But the true test comes from repetitive play. So I grabbed the 10 millimeter and I handed my friend Tyler the 13 millimeter, and off we went to hit the court. Tyler usually plays with a softer paddle than I do, and she likes a bit more control versus power. Now, even though her previous Gamma paddle was a 16 mil, she adapted very nicely to the 008 13 millimeter. In fact, she enjoyed playing with it so much, especially the additional spin and how the pure foam core hit, that she has switched to the Selkirk Labs 008. I was impressed on how quickly I was able to play with this paddle. There was no break-in time for me. My arm felt great the entire time. It wasn't tired, it wasn't achy, and I also saw a noticeable improvement in my overall play. I am officially a fan of the 008. I'm Karen Thaxton with Live the Pickleball Life. If you have questions or comments, please leave them below. Then stick around. Another great pickleball video is coming up next.